Things are about to get a little tense. Kind of like the commentary at Rivalries, because the commentators were like right next to the players. I mean, not unlike this, but this is like kind of a louder room, so my voice is masked a bit, I believe.
Yeah, the mics are definitely picking up a little bit, but that's okay.
Game 1.
Okay, here we go.
Winners finals. Hanky Panky trying to continue his reign of dominance for the most part. We have seen Drephen take a set here and there over the past year, but I mean, lifetime, Hanky's won probably about 90 or so % of the sets.
Yeah, he's definitely the favorite, but yeah, you gotta believe.
It's always such a treat to see this guy play, man. The way he makes Peach moves, it's always just...
It's different. It's super unique, super interesting. It makes Peach
fast.
Look like a really aggressive, fast character.
And look at all the options he covers. Like,
covers so much at once.
Like, you're not going to see AC pulling that out. Unfortunately,
really
like, I wish AC was as good as Hanky. That would be dope.
Amazing. He really does play in a systematic way where he really is just trying to cover the majority of options that he can cover. So it's just kind of, I don't know. It's almost like Leffen-esque. Mewtwo King-esque. Like,
yeah, it's
kind of like
comparison.
that deep analytical style.
Yeah.
Where you're literally just like saying, all right, you have this set of options. I'm going to cover 60%, and that should be good. Like,
yeah. And I mean, he's so smart. Like he just like is able to tell like in real time, like the options you're choosing, why his aren't working, and he finds a way to make his work. He finds a way to choose different options that will beat out what you've been doing. And that's really unfortunate. The fact that Drephen picked that, he's going to take a punish here.
Yeah, he's going to take a little bit of percent.
I'm surprised he only took 14%. Looks like Hanky
had
was
really good DI on that.
But Hanky was also a little too preoccupied with getting a turnip out. I don't know exactly what kind of punish that Peach has in that spot, but I know that most characters, it's almost like a rest punish. Like, it's a guaranteed hit. Like, there's no way for Drephen to switch back to Sheik without taking a punish. So.
Oh, just waits out that down smash. That was beautiful. Wavelength grab. Can he continue this tech chase? Goes for the jab reset. And Hanky's able to tech.
Hanky with center stage. Drephen trying to find an opening.
Oh, man, he does. He clips him. Right out of his jump.
Yeah, and that was like a really well-spaced fair because if Hanky stays in shield, like Drephen's at a safe distance, it's only when Hanky's choosing a more aggressive option out of shield he's going to get flipped.
Okay. Classic.
So that's the kind of stuff I want to start incorporating more into my play, like spacing just in front of my opponent, so that if they run up to me, they're gonna get hit. If they don't, like I'm probably still safe.
It's a super safe way to play in neutral.
Not enough players throw out those undershot options.
That's something Hax does a lot. Hax will do a lot of he'll like run at you and then do like a fade back nair, just like calling out your approach, and it's really beautiful.
Did you notice that amazing DI on the down smash from Drephen?
I did not see it.
He held down to get hit by it twice to get sent back to center stage. And unfortunately, that time he wasn't ready for it, but he's got a slight lead here.
DIing Peach's down smash is like an art form, honestly. It's such a great thing.
Yeah. I remember seeing Prince Abu do that against Hanky, like, I think it was like 2013, back when I first met all those guys, and I was just baffled. I was like, how could you possibly like be that good at this game? Like, oh no. Okay, he's back. That could have been so bad for Hanky, because in this matchup, like, they're so evenly matched. If like any of them ever SD, like, it's so difficult for them to bring it back. Because, like, look at how close this is. It's just been back and forth literally ever since this game started. And what's more, of course, as you know, this is Xanadu rule set. This is only going to be a best of 3, even in a Grands. Oh my goodness. Hanky, how did you find that? I wouldn't have saw that in a million years. He does find some pretty incredible up smashes. Kind of like Drephen. I mean, both of these guys are known to find these insane up smashes. Nice down tilt. Oh, barely won't do it off the top. Peach, such a heavy character. Oh my goodness!
There we go again. That was a beautiful down tilt to catch him.
Miraculous.
Yeah.
I've never seen that needle into down tilt. Very nice. Let's go, Team Corn. Oh, and Drephen throwing away his needles. Nice tomahawk grab from Hanky. Drew trying to get out of the corner, but Hanky calling out these full jumps. Drephen running into center stage this time. Again, that instant adaptation. He's not full jumping anymore. Ooh, I don't know if that spot dodge was on purpose by Drephen. I was expecting a tomahawk grab from him.
All right, good little combo string here, keeping Hanky in the corner. But Hanky just runs straight out of the corner and back to center.
Oh my god.
In the corner again, and he rolls out.
Drephen with a lot of patience, but barely not patient enough. Did you see the parasol hit the
needle hit the parasol. That was ridiculous.
Hanky has one last opportunity. Drephen scouting that out, but Hanky back to center stage at 126.
Oh, and that fair sent him far enough. Should be able to just grab ledge. Never mind.
Oh wow. Is this isn't over? Oh, and those needles will do it.
Those great needles.
Sniped by the de facto leader of Team Corn, would you say, in Drephen?
He's definitely our best player. I mean, I guess he's the leader.
I mean,
It's
I
hard to
think
really
Corn
say.
Cob King is the coach.
Okay.
But Drephen, okay, so like Corn Cob King is like Tyronn Lue, and Drephen's LeBron.
that makes a lot. Yeah.
Like Drephen's actually
definitely
the
LeBron.
leader,
Drephen's
even though he's
definitely
just a player.
Yeah, true.
See, Corn Cob King in the chat is like, oh, what? Corn Cob King, dude, you're the coach,
I'm
man.
the leader.
Dude, if you have to,
Drephen is the star. Drephen's the star player.
let me just say something. If you have to tell people that you're a leader, you're probably not a leader.
Oh, that might be true. Yeah, that's
Not that I don't think he's a leader in other ways, but Drephen is, dude, he's the main export of Team Corn.
he is definitely our main export.
Michigan knows it better than anybody.
Oh, shots at Duck.
I love Duck more than anybody, but
Yeah,
you gotta be so happy for Drew with
Yeah,
having
dude.
taken the past 2 sets. That's just so impressive.
And he's our boy. He's our guy.
Corn Cob King's like, I literally make corn. I'm not gonna dispute that. I mean, that is a fair point.
mutant corn.
Ooh, goes for
Released
tomahawk
to feed
down
the world. How could you do such a thing? All right. Oh,
Some of the main mix-ups between these guys always occur between when one of them is in the air and the other is like in their shield on the ground. The one in their shield is wondering, like, is he going to come down with an aerial? Like, should I keep my shield up? Or is he going to try to land and do something, in which case maybe I should be a bit more preemptive.
Yeah.
It's kind of like almost like a lose-lose scenario where you feel like no matter what you do, you could lose.
It's really a 50-50. You know?
It is.
It's seriously just a gamble. So it's really just a coin flip. It's whoever gets it right. Which you never know. All right, Drephen off stage. Can he get back? He gets
like
back, but
Drephen was feeling himself a bit there. Like, he didn't have to go for that risky ledge play to get a bit of extra percent, and he actually does allow Hanky to take the stock. But are we going to see a 2-0? Right now, it kind of looks that way. And did you see that walk? Like, he just slowly waits out that jab.
That's something he's been doing this entire set that I think is super interesting. Is he's just like waiting out for Hanky to do something a little too aggressive.
He's being very, very patient in the corner and just waiting out like Peach's just lack of range, quite frankly. Oh my god, and Hanky's starting to read these tomahawk options with that spot dodge.
So I want to see Drephen do some empty lanes now. Or I'm sorry, be a little more aggressive. Get those aerials out. Down throw.
All right, wow, this is quite a lead. Not what we've come to expect from a set between these guys in either direction. Usually if there is a lead, it is Hanky who has the 2 or 3 stock lead here. Oh my goodness. I love when Hanky uses that weak reverse back air. Okay. This needs to be a stock for Hanky if he wants to take this to game 3, and what a snipe.
Both these players using their projectiles to their utmost ability.
Oh my, oh, if he would have gotten that forward, that would have been
So
sick.
cool. That is a combo video right there almost.
85%. Oh my god. And again, waiting out that option. You're just noticing that whenever Hanky does an option that he whiffs, he immediately presses another button. Like, we're seeing down tilts, we're seeing jabs. Oh my goodness, and we're seeing Drephen in grand finals from winner's side.
Let's go, Drephen. Team Corn forever, dude.